Okay, hopefully that should be enough for me to sync all the tracks.
Do you want us to say 1, 2, 3, start, so we can all say start off key?
I've got so much recorded audio right now, I'm not sure where things would start, but what the was tried anyway, so...
1, 2, 3, start!
Go.
Start.
Close enough. It matters.
Close enough.
It matters at the end more than the beginning.
Yes, at the end. It's always better to finish strong than start strong.
Everyone's recording,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes, Phil.
Yep, I'm recording.
And if one of your tracks goes out, you're going to be Chewbacca, so accept that.
Ooh.
Chewbacca. Nice.
I may sabotage my own track.
Okay, so welcome to Video Game Show, episode number 228? 227.
Eight.
227.
8?
Nope.
Is it 7?
It's 7.
Thought we already did 8. 7.
Nope. This is 7, last was 6, this is 7.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
joining us on this fine evening is Keith,
Happy New Year's.
Ivan.
Yo.
That's all you're bringing to the table?
That's what you bring to the table in 2011? Yo.
All right, shut your whore mouth. How's that? How's that for 2011? 2011 is the year that I'm going to be bitter.
As opposed to...
As opposed to shut it.
Was 2010 the year you were happy?
Yes.
Because, Jesus, I'm really looking forward to if last year you were happy, what being bitter actually means.
Well, get ready.
Because this ain't funny. Your name's Chris Ivan, and you're about to get money.
Yo.
Pulled out the jammy, aimed it at the sky, yelled, stick 'em up, and let 2 fly. Anyway.
And finally joining us is Phil.
I can't even follow that up.
Who is still sending chat messages?
No one's saying chat messages. We're all fine. I didn't type anything. What happened?
I'm not sending chat.
No.
I don't even have stupid chat open. Oh, now I do.
New Skype sucks. Accept it.
But it has a dynamic view.
I don't know what that means.
I don't even know what it really means. I think whoever's talking eventually goes to the top of the pyramid of call.
And Ivan's at the bottom right now, on my view.
Ivan likes to be on the bottom
Yeah.
because he's bitter.
Okay, so talk to me of gaming stuff. Somebody.
For Christmas, Chris got us something called the Humble Bundle. I can't even say it right. Humble Bundle. It's basically one of the Steam indie packs that were on sale over the Christmas holiday. So there's 10 or 12 different games that are included in that. And the one game that I was playing a little bit of today was called World of Goo, which is a puzzle game.
Yeah. Welcome to 5 years ago.
Is that an old game?
Yes, it actually is.
Yeah, it's been around for quite a while.
I enjoyed it.
It is fun. You have to pile your goo to get to the thing that gets sucked out. Boy, that sounds very sexual.
Sexual.
Sounds sexual. Sexual goo.
Sexual chocolate.
But you're supposed to try to do it in the least amount of goo drops as there are.
Right. You need to at least meet or exceed the number of goos required to complete the level.
And Sue and I set up the Kinetic because we got a Kinect. I don't know if it's Kinect or Kinetic. I don't know what it is. Kinect. Okay, that. But we haven't actually played it yet. We're going to do that after we eat dinner and she feeds the geckos.
Oh, so there's an Xbox version?
No.
Of Kinect?
No. No.
No, I'm saying World of Goo.
There was a topic shift there.
No, that was a topic shift because I moved to something, that was at least within the past year.
Ew.
Ooh, sick burn.
And what game do you have for Kinect?
She has the dance game, and then the one that comes with it. So
Sports.
Yeah.
The adventure.
Oh, the adventure. Okay.
Adventure!
Christmas was not good for that. Because I got a text or an email from Mary asking to be my friend on Xbox Live, and I'm like, why are you sending me this? And she said, because I bought an Xbox with the Kinect thing so that I could play Dance Centralutions. So,
did she make a little avatar?
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
So basically, that's the arcade version of the Xbox with the Kinect, and I don't know, what is it?
What do you mean the arcade version?
It's the one with the very, very tiny hard drive where you can barely download anything to it?
No. It's they just bundle. They have a bundle, an Xbox and a Kinect.
Yeah.
Oh, so she didn't go with the budget one in the Kinect.
No.
The Core, was that what it was called? The Xbox Core?
Yeah, she didn't get that one.
Because there was Core, Pro, and Elite.
Something like that?
Yeah, I don't know what they have now.
I don't even think they sell the Cores anymore.
Yeah, I think the cheapest one now has a 4 gig hard drive, and then you can get one that's got a 250 gig hard drive, and apparently they make Kinect bundles for both because she specifically said she got the one with the bigger hard drive.
Oh, good.
What was that?
That was my alarm.
What did it say?
It said...
Oh, it didn't actually say anything then. Okay. But I haven't actually done anything with that yet. I haven't really played video games of late because of the Christmas season been running around. We have played a lot of board games, but not video games.
Fun board games.
So I'm looking forward to getting back into some video gaming.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Werewolf and the the Resistance.
Resistance?
Yes.
Yeah.
You missed those, Ivan.
I couldn't hear you over the din of smacking plastic or whatever that was.
That was Sue putting the lid back on the lettuce.
Well, you tell Sue that lettuce lids are loud.
Lettuce lids are loud, Sue. If her name began with an L, that would have worked better, but...
So, I'm sorry, what did you say, Chad?
I'm just saying you missed some fun games, Ivan.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks for rubbing it in that I couldn't be there. That makes me feel so much better.
Next time you'll see him.
Yes.
You can be the werewolf and we'll kill you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Actually, all we have to do is nominate you and get a second, and pretty much you'll be killed.
Yeah, well, the bitter werewolf always wins.
Not when he's hanging from a tree.
Yeah, not when you're hanging from a tree.
Watch me claw your face off from the tree.
From the tree? No, but games were fun. How was your New Year's Eve, by the way?
Mine, since none of my family will hear this, I can safely say that it sucked. I spent New Year's Eve watching Nick Jr., whatever the hell it was, at my parents' house, and then watching Ryan Seacrest for 20 minutes.
So Heather might have had fun there, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Dick Clark is animatronic.
He's doing better, though. He's got, complete movement back. He still sounds like but he's got, complete movement back. So, good for him.
He just needs to go away. Once you have a stroke, I'm sorry, it's time to hang it up. It's not like he needs the money, unless he, got a lot of hookers and blow throughout his life.
Well, that's how he had the stroke. While having sex with a hooker and doing blow. I made that up completely. That's
no, it's a fact. It's true.
I think this year's New Year's Rockin' New Year or whatever it was.
Did they still call it Dick Clark's Rocking New Year's Eve, or did they give it a new name? Like Dick Clark's Half a Face Can Speak New Year's Eve.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Man.
Strokes are funny.
If it showed anything, I think it solidified that Ryan Seacrest is a gay man, because everybody had somebody there to hug and kiss, except for Ryan Seacrest.
He just likes to keep his options open.
He had Dick Clark.
Yeah, he actually works Dick Clark. He's underneath the table, working the animatronic puppet.
So, Ivan, did you do any gaming?
Just World of Warcraft.
Just Warcraft, okay.
How's that working for you?
Good.
Are you
good stuff.
Do you have all elite awesome gear now?
Not yet. I did hit 85 on my mage, though, so now I have two 85s.
Yeah, I'm 81. I haven't really, like I said, been playing video games the past 2 weeks.
I also have two 85s now.
Yeah, but mine are cooler.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing something wrong with my Warlock, because my damage is just horrible.
Are you attacking things?
Yes, I push buttons.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
That's the best way to do damage.
Well, I just thought I'd ask, because if you're not attacking things, you're not really going to do much damage. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know if it's...
That's all.
I got to figure out what it is I'm doing wrong. I'm not sure if it's...
Are you pushing the buttons hard?
I'm pushing the buttons, that's for sure. I don't know if it's just my crit rating or something is not right.
do you mean it when you push the buttons? Or are you just going through the motions and pushing the buttons?
Oh, I get very animated. Jill has to close the doors.
Okay, so maybe you're getting too angry when pushing the buttons and the buttons' feelings are hurt.
That might be what it is.
Try talking nicely to the buttons when pushing them.
I may have to caress the keyboard, my 1 through 6 keys.
Well, that's just kind of odd, but just shout words of encouragement. Like, good job, 1. Way to follow up, 2. Way to be there when I need you in that emergency, 7. Whew, thanks, equals. I wouldn't have teleported away fast enough if it wasn't for you. And it might work better for you.
I'll keep that in mind, most definitely.
Okay, let me know how that works.
Yeah, let me know how that works too, because that's funny as hell.
Just be sure to include others beyond 1, 2, and 3.
He's a warlock. All he needs is 1, 2, and 3.
I know, but that's why I'm specifically pointing it out to say be sure to include the others. Because trust me, if 4 through equals gets pissed and they gang up on 1 through 3, 1 through 3 aren't going to be able to defend themselves.
I will make sure that I speak loud and clearly while in Ventrilo when we're in our next guild run.
Excellent. You can hit mute.
I'll have Ivan concur.
Oh, I'll conquer, all right.
You know what might work? If you if you plug in the speakers and maybe have some of your guild mates and shout words of encouragement. But anyway, yeah, it hasn't been much for video gaming, board gaming. Board gaming is fun when you have groups of people around to board game with.
And when you have boards.
Well, no, because Resistance is a very fun game because there is no board.
Well, then it's not a board game.
Well, technically there's a small board that keeps track of your counter, your score counter.
I guess Werewolf wouldn't be a board game because there is no board in Werewolf. Werewolf, I guess, would just be a card game.
Apparently just a tree and a werewolf, then? Is all you really need for that game?
No, because you need some rope, and you need a drunk. You got to have the town drunk, and the old hag was fun.
I bet she was.
It's you have basically different cards, and they insinuate are you either a villager or a werewolf, and then the werewolves will each night eat someone. And then you also have a seer who can try to each night see who the werewolf is, and the object is to lynch. It's a game about lynching. You have to lynch the werewolf.
Mm-hmm. Well, then the next day the villagers have to vote on who to lynch because who they think the werewolf is.
Yes.
So you just lynch people and hope that you've killed the werewolf because you may not. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you just kill everybody, you'll either have killed the werewolf. Or you'll be the werewolf and you'll have survived.
Well, there's supposed to be more tactics to it, but we tend to be a bloodthirsty lot.
There's less tactics in Werewolf than Resistance. Resistance actually has deduction you can do.
And the first person to get eaten by the werewolf, each turn can write 1 letter to the rest of the people because they are a ghost. But, you get to jump to rash conclusions from 1 letters, and it's fun.
It supports 68 people.
Right. Yeah, because you can play up to 68 people.
You need 68 people in a room for that. That would be entertaining. Except that it would not be.
Yeah, because we're so good at having work even with 4 or 5 people. How long did it take to get this going? Play a game with 68 people. Good job.
Okay. I think we can call it there.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to do because we really didn't play things.
So, people this week go back and play some games. I'll be busy driving for 2 days, so,
To Albuquerque, where he should always make a left. That's a Warner Brothers reference for those of you that are too young for that. Bugs Bunny will always pop up in a hole and end up in Antarctica or something and say, I should have made a left at Albuquerque. And I know that doesn't sound funny, but it really wasn't funny in the cartoon either. It's just something he said a lot. I think just because Albuquerque is fun to say. Albuquerque. On that note, any final words for the show, gentlemen?
Spoon!
I hope you all have had a wonderful New Year Eve, and that your year is as good as your Eve. Unless, of course, you had a bad Eve, and then I hope it's better. Unless you were the cause for it being bad. Then you deserve your bad year.
In the post-Eve.
Yes.
I was going to say hi to our guild healer, Kylie, because she just started listening to our show.
What's her name?
Well,
I don't need her real name because...
her address is
And she sleeps between the hours of... She likes to leave her one window open at night.
Kyliant is our resident paladin healer.
Kyliant. Hello, Kyliant.
There's another person that started listening too.
Is it a girl? Because if it's not, we don't care.
Oh, that's Screw Up.
Screw Up, correct. That's right. Screw Up.
Hi, Screw Up. We're not as interested in you because you don't have boobs.
He's a rouge.
He's a rouge. You don't see too many rouges.
He said he listened to a couple hours worth of shows, and he will now be subscribing.
Really? Most people say I've listened to a couple hours of shows and will stop listening.
And I vomited uncontrollably. It was horrible.
And realized that was multiple hours that I will not get back.